Hello, this is Emma Ryan from St. Petersburg High School giving her presentation on religion within our political system. Although the United States Constitution makes a clear distinction between church and state, many campaign issues throughout the 2016 election involve religious beliefs. These values and civil liberties threatened these civil liberties based on decisions implemented by the Republican and Democratic parties. These civil liberties, like women reproduction laws and equality for lesbians, gays, bi, transsexuals, have been a big issue that are being debated about and have been debated about for many centuries. The major viewpoint is endlessly changing due to the many endlessly changing viewpoints of major religions within our political system. Among these major religions, historically, these religions have been a great factor within daily lives. These major religions consist of Catholic, Protestant, Jewish, Muslim, Islamic, Buddhist, and they have affected our government greatly. They all have a common held belief that doesn't allow killing of others. Along this viewpoint, within major religions, they hold an understanding that once an egg is fertilized, that it is human. If the government creates an understanding of what is the standard point of which a human life is created, this debate will come to an end. The second civil liberty being debated and greatly affected by these major religions is the lesbian, gay, bi, and trans, also known as LGBT rights, and whether same-sex marriage is okay to be legal. Many holy religious books say same-sex is not okay and is a sin. If never stated in these books, would it be debated about today? Many LGBTs didn't gain much of their rights until the late 18th century, starting in Eastern Western Europe. While looking at the Democratic, or people who lean towards the Democratic Party, they claim to be 50% more atheist. The Democratic Party is pro-choice, which means they are all for the right of the woman choosing whether or not she should abort her baby or not, and is for same-sex marriage, which is the allowance for LGBTs to get married to or with someone of the same sex. Other major religions that 50% of the followers claim to be democratic are the United Church, Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, Church of Christ and God, Unitarian, Baptist, and African Methodist. Hillary Clinton was raised in a family under the religion of Methodists. Sanders was raised in a Jewish family but no longer practices any major religion. With this behind them, they also agree 95% of the time with their party. So you can honestly see the major ties that religion holds in the Democratic belief system. While looking at the Republicans, or people who lean towards the Republican Party, how they are the most religious than any other political party within our political system. The Republican Party is pro-life. That means no matter how the mother's situation consists of, the life she's carrying is way more important and she needs to go full term, and is currently against same-sex marriage. The following religions that I will list, 50% of them claim that they are Republican. These religions consist of Mormon, Southern Baptist, Lutheran, Presbyterians, United Methodists, and Catholics. Among the candidates running in the Republicans' election for president, Trump claims that he's a Presbyterian, and Cruz claims that he is following the religion of Catholic. Within both of those religions, their holy Bibles say that abortion is wrong and same-sex marriage is wrong as well, which we can draw from is why they have the beliefs they do under the Republican Party. With our government not faithfully removing its church from its states, the influence of the Catholic Republican and the other major religious Republicans, this may result in the women losing their right to abort unwanted children. Many LGBTs may never become equal to the straight man, but the Democratic Party and the atheists and other unreligious people within that party continue to fight the endless battle of the abortion and LGBT rights. With current polls, women reproduction rights and LGBT rights are currently rising. It appears, after extensive research of the religions and how they affect civil liberties within the political party, I hereby stand by that abortion is a woman's rights and that it should be up to the woman carrying the child whether it is okay for her to abort the child or keep the child, and whether or not she aborts or not, it is her decision that she will have to live with for the rest of her life. I also support the legalization and acceptance of LGBT rights, and that it is okay for a female to marry a male to marry a male. And I believe that it's not the government's choice to say what love can be defined as, because love is blind. Although I was raised as a Catholic, my religion does not influence how I feel with these political issues, and I believe towards other people it should not affect their beliefs on other people's. Just because other people do not believe in what I believe in doesn't mean it's wrong.